Good morning, everyone. It's Samantha here, obviously, and I wanted to make another video just to go over some private party tips that Marisa and I have picked up over these past few months. Yay to Bree, who's probably getting her stuff today. Yay to Missy, Katie, and Sherry, who are probably getting their call this week. And a quick note on that is that when the queue list gets distributed, it gets distributed amongst a couple of callers, so it's possible that they made it through the list a little faster than others, whether people passed or people deferred or whatever. So don't be discouraged if you haven't gotten your call yet. I'm sure it'll be today, it'll be this week for sure. But we'll be on top of it to make sure that you do get your call, especially before any travel, Missy. So don't worry about that. So, a quick couple notes about private parties. I know that Kelly and Carrie and Laura already have some dates that are started, which is awesome. By the way, your launch was amazing. Got some pretty cute stuff. So, I'm looking forward to shopping some more. So, a quick way about how we run private parties. So the first thing we do is we create a private event. Usually that requires that we be friends with that person so that we can add them as a host. So we create a private event just from our own regular page. If you create it from the group, then everyone in your VIP is going to be able to see it. So that's why you probably want to create a private event from your own personal Facebook account. Then you add that person as a host, as a co-host with you, which is great, and then they can invite all their friends. We usually put the onus on them, and then to invite people, and then we do postings the week leading up to it to give people a preview of what's to come, what to expect, all that kind of stuff. So the way that we do our private parties is that Marisa and I have a private group that we've already created, and it's just a private separate group. It houses all of our inventory, and we update our inventory in there. So when Marisa has the inventory at her house, so when we sell something, she deletes a picture. I go in and add in new pictures, all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of like a rotating inventory storage, if you will. And then we just change the name of the group. So it'll be like Kelly's, pop-up boutique. It'll be Sherry's pop-up boutique, depending on whose party it is. Then during the event, during the time period, we share the link to the group. And I always tell people this group is only for the duration of the party. So once the party's over, you won't keep getting notifications, you won't keep getting all that. And then I invite everybody to our VIP group. So that group is available only during the duration of the party. Then once the party's over, you kick everybody out, you clean up all your comments, you delete what's been sold, you delete some of the wall postings so that it's clear. The only thing you can't delete are likes, but that's really not a big deal. And then it's ready for your next group when you're ready to do that. The reason why Marisa and I like that is a couple reasons. Number one, it has our inventory generally stocked up all the time. Number two, this also enables you that if a customer is looking for something specific, you can add them to this private group whenever, and they can shop really quick. So we've had people that had to shop for weddings, funerals, special occasions, that kind of stuff, who can jump in really quick and look at what we currently have. It's also great for returns or exchanges because then they're not waiting till the next party. You can say, here's what we have. We don't keep up with it every single day because we don't have a party every single day, but about once a week I kind of go through and make sure that it looks good, that our inventory is mostly updated. But it's a great catalog for our inventory, and it's our perfect pop-up. We're not creating a new pop-up every time. So my Google Docs are already in there, and I'm kind of just doing some fun party posts, and it just depends on the event. So my biggest thing is to create a private event for the people that are involved, for the hostess, add her as a co-hostess, and then keep a private group that you just keep opening and shutting down with the new name, and keep your inventory updated for a variety of reasons, both for the party as well as for inventory and things like that. If you have a question on how to set that up, you're going to set it up the same way that you did your VIP group. It's just going to be a private group that you're going to use only for yourself. The most important thing is that when those private parties are over, you need to delete all of the members and just clean up all the comments, and make sure that you're deleting something that's already sold. So if you keep an inventory like on your computer or on your desktop, you just have to delete that to make sure that you're not listing it or reselling it somewhere. But we found that to be the most simple way. It's super easy, and we can manage it from two different houses because we know that our inventory is current. The other quick element of that is it also means that shopping is available as soon as the group is open. So usually what we do is we share the link, We tell everyone to request access at around, a half hour before the party. And then at the time the party starts, all of the albums are up and loaded. The main reason why we do that is because we hate making guests wait 1 to 2 hours for us to load every single album. Marisa and I carry almost every single item now, and that would take us forever. Our VIPs I kind of have down to a science, but for new people, you can't really bombard them like that with everything. So I don't want to take up all their time. So I usually give my hostesses the option. Number one, I can load the albums individually. I strongly deter that for the reasons I just said. Plus, it makes it a little more difficult for you. Number two, I have everything uploaded so guests can just shop as soon as possible. They can shop as soon as possible. The third way, which a lot more hostesses have preferred, is most albums uploaded, and then you just upload the TC and OS albums at a particular time. So, like if the party's at 7, everyone requests access at 6:30. Everyone is approved at 7, and then at 7:15 and 7:30, we load the leggings albums. A lot of people like that because then everyone is on deck for the leggings when they're about to load, and they don't have to worry about it. So those are the 3 ways that I give my hostesses options. Usually I try to encourage some albums being loaded because it makes our life that much easier. But for the most part, that's kind of how we run our private pop-ups. We never change the group. We just change the name, we change comments, and then we delete the members. If you have any questions or suggestions about that, please let me know. I'm happy to explain more in detail. Otherwise, keep being fashionable and doing your thing, and it will come back to you. Have a great afternoon, everybody. Bye.